Yeah, I'm pretty sure y'all can hear me right now. I'm completely frustrated trying to get this shit here to work. I'm adding this stupid video every time and it's not even giving sound or nothing like that. I don't even know if the sound playing on here, y'all. That's crazy to me. Like, look, I'm gonna just try to watch it at the same time and see if I can hear the sound, bro. That's crazy to me. Yeah. Like, look, I'm gonna just try to watch.
Madam Mayor, I can't let this opportunity pass as long as you're here testifying for committee to just talk about what I consider. I can't let this opportunity pass as long as you're here testifying.
All right, y'all. That mean that the sound is working. By me being able, I gotta look on my phone to see, and they be cutting it off on me. But whatever you did. But y'all know what it is, man. If you new here, what we do here is read, listen, watch, and we block talk, break it down. You did. This is on Senator Ron Johnson disrespecting the mayor of DC, Muriel Bowser. You did. I'm really, really, really mad right now. You did. I'm really mad. I damn near won't cut the whole video off. So let's just get directly to this dude talking, because this the third time of me trying to record this. And people like him really make me sick anyway. Because when you disrespecting people, that immediately make me mad. You did? Listen to this dude. Because you know the reason that he here? To talk about the condition of treasonous traitors, people who betrayed their country. On January 6th, them people committed a terrorist attack. I don't care what they trying to call it. You understand me? And he got the cheeks to compare them to people who responding to civil unrest, people who reactive. Press play, man, because I'm mad. Whatever.
Madam Mayor, I can't let this opportunity pass as long as you're here testifying for committee to just talk about what I consider an important constitutional issue, which is the equal administration of justice. So just a couple questions in terms of how the district has handled people who have rioted in the summer versus people that breached the Capitol. I condemn both.
No, you don't. Let's start already and break it down, y'all. He there because he couldn't let this opportunity pass him, y'all. I wonder what's so important. He said, well, it's constitutional issues, important constitutional issues that's so important, because Muriel Bowser is not there to discuss anything about a riot, y'all, or a protest, or civil unrest, or treason. You understand me? Treason, or a terrorist attack, which is what was committed on January 6th. That's not even why the lady there. You understand me? But she doing him a favor, and look what he about to do. Just attack the lady, worried about the condition of terrorists. Let's listen to it again, y'all, because this is a breakdown. You are witnessing a rebel network.
Madam Mayor, I can't let this opportunity pass as long as you're here testifying for committee to just talk about what I consider an important constitutional issue, which is the equal administration of justice.
The equal administration of justice, y'all, because he about to compare these people to people who protesting, y'all. He want them to he want them on the same playing field as far as justice is administered. You understand me? To break that all the way down. He think that protesters should be treated the same way as treasonous, y'all, as terrorists, y'all. What they did was terrorism. It was a proactive response, y'all, what them people did. They got on an app. They had a specific app that they couldn't be traced by. They alerted security guards beforehand, you understand me? To make sure that they stand down for white supremacy. You understand me? This was proactive. What the protesters did, y'all, that was reactive. After seeing their brothers, sisters, mothers, aunties, everybody be murdered or beaten. You did, or just any miscarriage of justice. 50 years for the most simple things. With crime bills like Joe Biden about to implement another 94 crime bill, y'all. This was reactive. But he gonna compare these people to goddamn terrorists, y'all. Protesters to terrorists. Continue.
So just a couple of questions in terms of how the district has handled people who have rioted in the summer versus people that breached the Capitol.
You know what a riot is? That's the same thing that the terrorists did at the Capitol. They got up there and riot, ran through the doors. You know what else they did? Vandalize everything that they claimed protesters did. They did that as well. You know what else they claimed protesters do? Loot. You know who else done that? The terrorists who done it on American soil, got them looking weak in the eyes of the entire globe. They should feel real soft and suspect right now. A terrorist attack on a soil, but he here to make sure that justice is administered equally, y'all. Terrorists to people who are reacting in the form of civil unrest. You understand what I'm saying? Those people, that's not the same. Ain't that the new phrase, y'all? They not the same. That's not the same, y'all. Protesters are begging the government, essentially. They are willing to work with the government. They don't have plans to overthrow the government. You know who do? Terrorists or breaches, as he called them, because they find every soft word they can. Because some of y'all, you like to hop on here and say, black people need to start rioting and all of that crap, huh? But when they talking about they own, look how coded it is. Breachers of January 6th, not terrorists from January 6th's terrorist attack on American soil. None of that. Words have power and meaning. Not just talking, not just running your mouth. You understand me? And these people know that. Let's continue with this clown, y'all, who here to defend terrorists.
Well, I condemn both.
No, you don't.
Equally. But have you determined, have you seen any information in terms of insurance claims of how much damage, property damage was done during the summer rioting? Do you have a figure on that? Because we know nationally those riots close to $2 billion in insurance claims.
Do you hear that, y'all? This is the important constitutional issues, y'all. This is number one right here. Equal administration of justice. No, that was number one. Number two is cost. Oh, important constitutional issue. Number two is the cost. Forget why the citizens are in the street, huh? That's not an important issue at all. Forget the reason these people are reacting. Forget all of that. We worried about the cost, y'all. Even though these companies get subsidies that's more than welfare and Social Security combined. And let's not even talk about pork barrel spending, which they attach to every bill they ever sign so they can, quote unquote, investigate why birds fly north. Y'all know what pork barrel spending is? You know what subsidies are? When Walmart sit up there and build a store and have your taxpayer dollars pay for it, and then you go back up in there and buy something, you're paying twice, but they don't have no problems with that. He here to talk about the cost of people reacting to watching their mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, aunties, and everybody be murdered, and nobody pays for their crime. Nobody's held accountable, y'all, to the fullest extent of the American law. You are witnessing a rebel network, y'all, because this is so big of a constitutional issue, by the way. And think about this, y'all. If he have the national numbers, he have the local numbers. Are the local numbers not a combination totaled out to equal national numbers? Local numbers combined totals out to national numbers. You understand me? You are witnessing a rebel network. But he asking her, what's the cost? But her, y'all, she just gonna bounce everywhere because she don't know. And instead of just telling him that, she gonna keep thanking him and doing all of the little bounce around, little democratic crap they always do because you decided to vote locally. This is what happens when you vote locally. Let's go down ballot. Let's vote locally. Why? So Muriel Bowser could go there and buckle under pressure? But you thought she was with you at that Black Lives Matter rally, huh? Listen to her a little bit. as he rudely interrupted too.
Well, thank you, Senator,
Thank you.
for your interest in the district. But I have to address your question first by talking about the residents of DC,
Bounce around.
700,000 people, hardworking individuals who educate their children, start businesses, and work in the district. It would be
Dude don't want to hear none of that crap.
correct to say that DC residents have more of an interest in the federal government than other Americans. We know that we have federal interest.
That's not
all
that's
over.
That's
the question.
You hear him? That's not the question, y'all. Quickly letting her know. Look, shut up with all of that. That is not the question. On bounce around, on tell me how happy you is about me, how thankful you is, or none of that. That's how that man talking to her. You understand me? He ain't that a play. He real about his. He speaking for his people. That's an important constitutional issue, the way you treating these terrorists. I don't want to hear that. You heard that, man? Look, that ain't the question I asked you, man. I ain't out here playing with you. You heard that?
So could you answer the question?
So,
Can you answer the question I asked you?
Answer the question, Negro, female, male.
Do you have a property damage estimate from the summer riots?
I'm glad.
No, but you do, idiot. And let's think about this before I leave this out. You know what an insurance claim is, people? It's a claim. It's a claim. Did anybody go out and survey? Did they get the exact numbers? But we know, by the way, they can pay anybody else. Yeah, I agree to these numbers. You notice Antifa is all white people every time you see them? You ever think that maybe corporations would pay a group of people, let's say Antifa, to go bust a few windows so they can make outrageous claims up to 1 billion? And he talking about nationally, by the way, because he comparing a local act of terror to a national response, y'all, to a national response of injustice in the form of murder, beaten, or whatever they want to do today, rape, whatever they want to do today, y'all. Whatever they want to do today. Let's continue.
To hear you say that you are opposed
She
to
glad you hear
behavior, whether it happened on 16th Street or here.
Look, stop thanking me. Stop being glad that I'm this, that, and the third. She trying to show respect, huh? Y'all voted locally so she could go up there and show some respect. I'm glad you concerned about my citizens. I'm thankful to be here today. That man attacking you. He's grilling you. As the Hill claim, this the Hill. Any of y'all get y'all news from them? They got 1.2 million subscribers. They started from the bottom. That's where I'm starting from. So press subscribe and stop bullshitting because they support theirs. You see that? Talking about they grilled, and on the other one, they say, oh, clashes with Muriel. Well, let's continue, y'all, while Muriel bounce around.
Madam Mayor, could you answer the question? Do you have an estimate of the property damage during the summer riots?
I know that we had one night of rioting in the district. Do
you know how many people were arrested for the summer riots?
We've had.
Do she know? But guess what? He know, and we know. He know, and not only do he know, but we know, because she has no idea clearly as her state. You know what he was doing? Embarrassing her. Now you know the true reason why he asking her questions that he know the answer to, y'all. Because he have the local numbers, y'all. He have the national numbers to how many people was arrested. You know that. You know he know nationally how many of us was arrested, which means he know the local numbers by default. But it's just there to embarrass her further. Because guess what? She didn't know how many people was arrested. She didn't know the conditions and everything. Y'all remember? She knows nothing. So the first questions is set up simply to embarrass this woman. And that's what he did. That's what he did. Let me get to these numbers, though. The numbers he talking about. The insurance claim numbers, y'all. By the way, it's a claim. But we know they can pay anybody. Yeah, we accept them, though. We accept, yeah. We one of you. We accept it. Of course. Let's get to the numbers. Share screen, blah, blah, blah. Chrome tab. Where's that exclusive 1 billion plus? Share that with them, please. Why I gotta press all of these millions of buttons? Look at that, y'all. Millions of dollars. Now understand, here go local numbers. Do y'all see Maryland on there? And we know that this was made in 2020. That 1-2 billion, that's national. That's national. That's not specifically Maryland, y'all. So he can't sit up there and say 1 billion. If you want to know what happened in Maryland, you get the numbers specifically from Maryland, not compare them to national numbers. Come on, y'all. But y'all know how they get down. And look at all the money, y'all. Look, 1.2 billion. And they said for the Rodney King one, y'all, 1.42 billion. Do y'all think what just happened last summer was worse than what happened with Rodney King? I was alive. I saw that. Matter of fact, go look at the clips. Do you think, go do a comparison. Do you think what happened last year was as bad as what happened with Rodney King? When you had Mexicans and everybody running through snatching stuff, you think it was as bad as that? No. That's because you got trumped up insurance claims. We supposed to believe insurance companies now, y'all? That's what we doing? That's what's hot in the streets right now? Man, these people bull. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's get to another little screen share. Back to the little video with this dude. Y'all know I'm learning, and I gotta make sure I keep pressing all of these millions of buttons just to share the screen. You understand what I'm saying? But that's what make the video. You throw her back up there, she's still bouncing around. Let's continue.
Dozens of people arrested over the last year.
How many are still being detained?
He said how many people was arrested and how many still being detained. My bad, I wasn't supposed to even go to that other chart. But guess what? We have the answer to that as well. We know how many people was detained, y'all. Let me share that screen since they think we out here lacking. Let's share that screen. Because he seemed to want to talk about nationally and locally. And he about to embarrass himself again. You are witnessing the Rebel Network. The figures, stark differences between BLM supposedly protests, damn BLM protests. How they connect everything to them people? Black people are not Black Lives Matter. We don't subscribe to that. We know that's y'all. Trying to act like it's them, everything that happened. Y'all see the screen right now, y'all? Between May 30th and June 2nd, which means this is 4 days, 427 people was arrested, bro. 427, y'all. You see that? And look at the second one. On June 1st alone, 289. 289. Oh, he up there, Bo. You know how many people got arrested because he knows she don't know and is meant to embarrass her. That's 1 day, y'all. It says on June 1st alone, more than 5 times the number of people were arrested than at the Capitol, y'all. And what that tell you, y'all? You know what that tell you? Let's scroll down. Only 6 people was arrested, y'all, that day. During that terrorist attack at the Capitol, only 6 of them. But in 1 day, y'all, in 1 day, they took what? 280 what? 287 or something like that. 289 of us in 1 day. We at the Capitol, did we have plans to overthrow a government? Did we vandalize the Capitol? Did we loot at the Capitol? Come on now. At the Capitol, did we have zip ties to kidnap representatives, congressmen, senators? Did we have all of that? 400 and something. They out there with tactical gear, plastic bullets, horses, all kind of riot gear though, huh? But yeah, they breaches, y'all. They breaches though, my bad. You can't do breaches like that. You see how these people do? But you ready to throw your own under the bus. You ready to throw your own under the bus. Y'all need to stop rioting because that ain't gonna solve that and all of that, man. Y'all, why y'all riding, bruh? Stupid, bruh. We got to hold black people accountable. Look how they hold theirs accountable. Committed a whole terrorist attack on their soil. A complete embarrassment to their nation. They should be embarrassed, but I know they not. Let's get back to this clown. We're going to skip past Muriel, y'all, because I'm tired of seeing her hop around.
I don't know the answer to
do you know whether by using geolocation, did we go and arrest people who participated in the summer riots in their individual states?
You heard what he said? Did we go from state to state to go get them protesters? Keyword protesters. You beat most of them up on the scene. You just not told us in one day 289 was arrested. You grabbed all of them on the scene. Ain't no reason to go from state to state. You already snatched all of them up. But you only grabbed 6 terrorists that day. You only grabbed 6 of them, huh? But her, she ain't got no information. Vote locally. She done went up there scared, glad, happy to be there and everything.
It's like we did with the January 6th breachers.
The January 6th breachers, not terrorists who committed an act of terrorism. An act of terrorism is when you seek to overthrow the government through force by any means. They're terrorists, not breachers, insurrectionists and all of that. Do they hop on the TV screen and say, he's not a deadbeat father. He's an illegitimate father based upon the circumstances of life. No, they don't do that for you. Well, why? He's not a drug dealer. He's just a simple man caught up in the ills of society. You know, they don't do that for you. And matter of fact, here's a good one, y'all. For you a crackhead, a drug abuser. For them, that's a person with a disease, the victim of meth. They victims of meth, but you a crackhead though. Lock them crackheads up though. Let's continue.
If you're asking about how the Federal Bureau of Investigation operates, you'll have to address those questions.
Let's hop over Muriel, y'all, because
inquiring about the points. I know the House of Representatives, some members have written a letter to you inquiring about the conditions in the DC jail, which
let's pause there. You heard them? People at Congress wrote her and everything. You think they wrote people about your jail conditions? Black people across the nation? But for this one act by terrorists, by the way, they calling up, man, make sure they all right and everything. They wrote letters, y'all. You think they wrote a letter and said, what I just saw on TV was a miscarriage of justice. Why is Zimmerman still free? Why is this man free? Why does this man get his pension? Why do these people walk free every time? But you know what? This is an important constitutional issue, he said. This is an important constitutional issue. This the issue that made him see that justice is being administered unequally or unequally, whatever. I don't care about no damn American language. You hear? This is the thing that did it for him. It gave him vision to see how messed up the justice system is. And now him and all of his congressmen are so up in arms. We right, man, what are the conditions of these terrorists? The breachers, the January 6th. Come on now. He won't know about the conditions of them in the jails in DC. Oh, all of a sudden, people care about the jails now, y'all. He care about the jails up in there. Has he ever cared about the jails in America? When you've been locked up, which is generationally? He worried about the jail conditions of the terrorists.
People being held, basically the entire population in some form of solitary confinement. When you respond to their letter, I'd like you to send me the same response.
Now he making it look like she irresponsible and incompetent, or simply being rude by ignoring him and all of the other senators and congressmen who wrote to her because they worried about the conditions of the jail since the terrorists are being held in the jail in DC. She either incompetent from not responding to us, you understand what I'm saying? Or she's being rude and ignoring us. That's what that's about. Oh, when you write back to them, goddamn it, you can send me a letter. Why? Why? I'm already here. You already interrupted. We not even here for these questions. You might as well tell me now. Why you gonna just tell me to tell you now? Respond to you now. Oh, I gotta write you when I write them. No. The hell is you talking about? You already interrupted me. Because remember what he said? This is an important issue. He just couldn't let this opportunity pass. Remember that, y'all? He couldn't let this opportunity pass to grill her about the condition of terrorists.
Response.
Well, Senator, you are
Let
aware.
me repeat it so you can hear him.
Solitary confinement. When you respond to their letter, I'd like you to send me the same response.
Well, Senator, you are aware that our criminal justice system is also unique in the American system. That
unique as in it caters to only African Americans, which is why the conditions are poor. Is that unique? You got to see through the crap. But let's skip past her, y'all, because she not our focus right now. We expect the person that y'all think, oh, we gonna vote locally. I expect her, to bounce around, afraid, still happy, glad to be there, all of that. I expect that from her. She is not our target today, Muriel Bowser. He is. To give you an example of what code is, before you hop on here and talk about, y'all rioting. Why y'all out here doing this? Look how they talk about theirs on camera. Or in the Senate, matter of fact. These is politicians going to defend theirs. This ain't even just some anchor man being coded. This is a senator. You ever saw one of yours go down there and say, I want to know about the conditions of Black Lives Matter protests. This is big to me. Did you see Al Sharpton or any of them? What's her name? Anyone, Kamala, did she go up to say, I won't know the conditions because no, you don't see it. Don't lie. And people run her out of there. You say something like that. But let's get back to this dude that's after we skip all over Muriel.
Just asking you to respond to me when you respond to the House members who are asking about the conditions of solitary confinement.
Yes. In having control of our criminal justice system is a driving force behind why we need statehood.
Look at her, then threw it to we don't even control it. The feds do. But if we control it, we would have locked everybody up, basically. Wow. You heard that? Let me hear that again.
The justice system is a driving force behind.
Starting with that clown.
I'm just asking you to respond to me when you respond to the House members who are asking about the conditions of solitary confinement.
Yes. In having control of our criminal justice system is a driving force behind why we need statehood.
That's what that means. Yeah, just making sure I got it right, y'all. But we just not witness this man disrespect the sleeves off of this woman, y'all. And remember, what did we learn? That these people own code. I don't care if Tiger Woods, look, I don't care if OJ did it. You think I'm gonna hop on this camera and say OJ did it? I don't care what the evidence point to or not. Because guess what? If OJ was one of theirs, they don't care either. They would have hopped on. OJ was accused. All the signs point to this racist cop, this black cop who came on the scene and dropped a glove here, and plus this black racist cop who was at a black identity extremist party. You understand? That's what they would have did if OJ was white. But look at your coon comedians. OJ did it. Whatever comedian you ever heard say OJ did it, like said the entertainer and people like that, they don't have your best interests at hand. I hope you know that while you're laughing and applauding for them and all of that there, bro. And understand, y'all, when they talk about insurance claims, they never talk about the role the policemen played in that or the National Guard. We have witnessed these people even getting shootouts, y'all. Matter of fact, let me share a video of a comparison. Matter of fact, let's share that one. A comparison of what happened at a DC protest compared to the terrorist attack, y'all. Let me go to that share screen crap and press a million buttons right quick. Respond Alabama prison condition terrorism. Bill on Fox and Friends, that coon sellout. Newark riots, matter of fact, out there in Newark, y'all. Look at this one. Add that to the stream. Bam. Look how they is, y'all. You think that was just protesters bombing? Look how they riding through there. They've been doing this, y'all. Look at that. National Guard and them. They've been doing this. This is routine. That's what I try to tell people. Look, they shooting, running through stuff. You understand me? Is all of that in the claim? Them bombing people, is that in the claim, y'all? Look at that. People in shootouts on the street. And you know what that was in response to? 50 years ago, them beating up a black man still, because ain't nothing new under the sun. Even back then, y'all, 50 years ago, ain't that something? Because that's what they do. These people have a history of doing that, and they have a history of staying on code for this. You feel me? They stay on code for this while you hopping on the screen and just saying anything. And let me make sure y'all see who Antifa really is. You did? Before people try to act like they just really black people. Look who Antifa really is whenever you hear somebody say that. Because they like to bring that name up. That is a group of people clearly hired by corporate America to go damage a few things for the insurance claims. Look at them, y'all. Now tell me if we protest like this. Look how these people moving. They move like the people who committed the terrorist attack on January 6th. Extremely organized. Look at this. Look. Oh shit. I got look the million button. 1,000,001. There you go, y'all. Look how they hurry up and kneeled on the ground, these people. Do that look like us? Look at them. Do you even see black skin? Look. Now let's look first. Look. Do that look like us? No. Even if you do show that dude right there afterward. Y'all know this ain't us. We know this ain't us. And every time they show them, it's people like that. This is not us, y'all. Trying to act like they with us. Do this look like you? Do she look like you? Do these people look like you? That person? Antifa? Come on now. So we ain't taking y'all charge. No, you can take your own charge. Get out of here with all that, man. But you know who could actually get charged with being a terrorist group? Them fools over at Black Lives Matter. But really, they just want to shine some light on them. But I want y'all to understand that the only reason I'm showing them is because this is another example. They even charge them people with terrorism, Black Lives Matter. Now, we know we don't support them, and we know who Black Lives Matter is. We know the creators, and that's them. But look, y'all, they charged them with being terrorists, and they never done that to the people who committed a terrorist act at the Capitol on American soil. Matter of fact, not only did they never charge them with terrorism, they afraid to even use the word. They rather say breachers, insurrectionists, stuff like that. Stuff like that, because they know that words matter. Speech matters. Talk matters, y'all. You are witnessing the Rebel Network. Shout out to Gigi up here. Man, you up late. You heard me? Throw that one up. You heard me? You up late, bro. You don't know how many times I try to record this. I'm still mad about that, even though I calmed down a little bit. But you see how quick they can say Black Lives Matter is an extremist group? Extremist group, y'all. Look. They was charged with terrorism, but not the terrorists at the Capitol. That's the main reason I had to show y'all that, y'all. It's a shame, bro. It's a direct shame, bro, the game these people play. But once again, we did not come here to even attack Muriel. We do that all the time. We know about people like her. And she in the beginning stages, if you ask me. You know, y'all voted locally. She done went up there. She afraid. Plus, she playing footsie with him. So she don't want to seem like an extremist herself, because they saw her at the Black Lives Matter rallies and stuff like that. But really, she wasn't doing nothing but deflecting anyway. Pay attention, y'all. These people be on code, you understand me? They on code about this. They ain't walking around holding their own accountable. After they murder you, they don't get held accountable. After they beat you, they don't get held accountable. Yet people worried about cutting on this camera and holding, oh, black men ain't in the home supposedly accountable. Oh, black women is out here just having nothing but sex and buying materials. You understand me? before you hop on the camera and focus on that. They hood rats or they deadbeats, and watching that kind of content over and over are the ones who hop on and say, we the ones who need to spend our money right, as if these people gonna let you buy your way out of white supremacy. As if a congressman gonna be like, yeah, I'll work for you blacks. Are you stupid? When these people have generational wealth, and don't be stupid enough because you have, black people got nothing but spending power. They could tell you 60 trillion. Don't be up here blaming black people. Y'all got all this money. Yeah, we ain't doing nothing to do nothing. We blaming ourselves. I know your type, some of y'all. You like to use that, but guess what? White people have 6 times more of whatever black people have. Go look that up. So if you got this much money to buy a congressman, senator, mayor, or whoever you think gonna actually work for you, who gonna actually work for you, whatever you have, they have times 10 or times 6 or whatever you want to call it. Come on, man. Have people double crossing you and everything while you up there doing all of that crap. With all of that, man. Come on, y'all. But that's the whole video, basically. You dig? Can't be out here being fooled with these people. Matter of fact, let me show y'all the comparison video. I'd even throw it up. The comparison video, if they show it. Just the breakdown. Let me see if they show that part. Yeah. Let me see, y'all. Bam. Look at that. Pay attention to how they work. Them people just walked on down there, did whatever they want. January 6th and them is on the left, y'all. Look, you see them officers just standing there? You see them? They just standing there because they was called. This was proactive, not reactive. Like your response to these people never being held accountable, y'all. Look. You see what the police doing to the people on the other side? Explosions and everything. That's you over there protesting. That's explosions. Them people got on tactical gear and everything. But with them, look, your boy raising his hand up. We chilling, man. We out here, man. This truck people and everything. We doing what we want to. Ain't nobody gonna touch them or nothing. They don't care about no restraining order or nothing. They don't care about no restraining order or nothing, boy. Look, you see all them explosions? Look at them. Bust all them windows right there. Vandalism. Oh, they vandalizing and looting, y'all. Look. On the right is you. On the left is them walking through while people hold their guns and not even shoot. And I'm just holding it. I ain't gonna do nothing, man. I'm just holding it. I know, y'all. It's me, though. I'm just an extremist out here. Don't listen to me. The extremists. Look, them people had a blast at the Capitol. Disrespected the sleeves off America, boy. They ought to be ashamed of themselves, bro. And look how they spent it, y'all. They breaches and everything else. And before I end the video, the first person to be prosecuted, supposedly, which, I told y'all they always walk or the slap on the wrist. The first person to be prosecuted, supposedly, got probation for terrorism. Probation for terrorism, y'all. For terrorism, y'all. Probation for terrorism, y'all. Is really a shame, but they gonna compare protesters to terrorists, and that's what they still doing. Matter of fact, and in the comment section for all of y'all who be actually sitting up there thinking that you gonna take up for people like Ron Johnson or they got a point. Look what they people be saying in the comment section. Nothing but terrible stuff. Look at me, I'm right there saying, suddenly jail conditions matter. Look at them. She really ain't too bright, but she loves to hear herself ramble. See how they disrespect her? This them. Whenever you witness a person doing this, that person is not a good person. Hell, you talking about double standards of treatment. Rioters go free while protesters are jailed. Thank you. She never answered my questions. If I had $1 every time I heard I don't have an answer for that. See, that's how they be in the comment section. Bro. But y'all see how these people get down, bro. Y'all see how they get down. Or if you don't see, maybe you'll see on the next video. You understand me? And matter of fact, let's share one more and then wrap it up to make sure y'all understand why these people terrorists, bro. Understand why they terrorists. Let's go to the little definition then. FBI definition, matter of fact. Where them fools website at, y'all? Bam. Sure. Press the million button right there. Add that to the stream. You see that? Y'all see that? Just to make sure y'all understand why they terrorists. I'll even read the domestic terrorism one. But understand, y'all, a rapist is a rapist. I don't care where he go. Ain't no such thing as a domestic rapist. He rapes everywhere. It don't matter if it's your home. Domestic terrorism, violent criminal acts committed by individuals or groups to further ideological goals, y'all, such as those of political, religious, social, racial, or environmental. You understand me? They ain't even put the attempt to overthrow part like the full definition said, because they, the FBI. But well, then what's international terrorism? Violent criminal acts committed by individuals or groups inspired by or associated with designated foreign terrorist organizations. Nothing but trick words. Nothing but trick words. Because if you commit an act of terrorism, you're a terrorist. It don't matter where you go. If somebody goes to another country and rapes a girl, do the government there say, oh, we gotta attack these international rapists? But whatever, I ain't even about to go there with all of that, y'all. I hope y'all understand me here today. I'll be back at y'all tomorrow, most likely, man. Once again, y'all holler at me.